mountain air is so refreshing. It makes Paimon feel like she could float around all day and never get tired. Cream! Gummies! Fuel fruit! Huh? Did you hear that? Sunshine! Blue sky! Right? So Paimon what? That voice. Well, we've got the time. Why don't...
Well, if it isn't my... See, I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today. I have to say...
It's just your...
Are you guys also here to catch the festivities? Oh, and that reminds...
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite, team! Wait, and that voice we heard.
Oh, impressive.
That or your voice is just really loud.
Well, of course.
Indeed.
Sure is! Having loud voices. Wait. That wasn't even... Paimon just wants to know why you two were There was something about almond...
No, it's not a code. The words are...
Perhaps. But the act of shouting was... That's just what mountain climbers do, right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit, look... Exactly. I was afraid that it would cause a disturbance, so I asked. So, you see, it...
Speak for yourself.
When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do
Not really.
Oh, that's a pretty good way to relieve stress.
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
Huh?
Anyway, what?
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think there's...
Oh, no need to be shy.
Huh? Did Paimon hear that right?
Believe in your ears. It is indeed. Actually, the reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was also because we...
Yes, we could just about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" And what do you know? Miss Farina was standing right there, all red in the face. She practically
that reminds me. I believe what she
so, you could act...
I figured we would come...
Oh, seems like you caught Farina in the middle of... She probably would have never thought... No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew all the way up.
I think so.
What? Neuvillette was here? What was he doing here?
I think it just might have been...
Neuvillette is not the type to take much time off.
Didn't Charlotte publish an article on the Liyue tea industry?
My situation is completely different.
You Fontanians and your...
Oh, it's not for me. It was just a spur-of-the-moment sort of bet. Ridley gets really invested in that sort of thing. But he couldn't care less about what he wins in the end. You could give him mint plants that you plucked from the side of the road, and he wouldn't even
If only he was that easygoing when it came to talking. In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called? Yes, that's the one.
You didn't really buy 10 boxes, did you?
Please.
That reminds me.
Oh, that's right, Hu-Tao! A few days ago, we heard that a friend was going to...
Oh, dear. We've been chatting for quite some time.
We should probably head out and look for Hu-Tao.
No need to stay on our account. We just got up here, so we're gonna stay around for a little longer.
Go and meet your friend.
Sounds good. We're gonna head to...
Yeah! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Qiaoling Village is known for its tea, but you know what else they have with tea? Didn't Gaming say something about... Oh, well, now let's see what kind of yummy things... Paimon's not seeing things, is she? Wonder what they're talking about. Zhongli knows a lot of stuff. Maybe he's telling Farina... Oh, or maybe Hu-Tao is trying to rope Farina in. Hey, this isn't the... But, Paimon, since Zhongli is... It's decided then. Paimon Alright, now Paimon shouted.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
That we were able to...
Oh, so both of you are acquainted with the Traveler and Paimon. I'm pretty sure you didn't. I must admit. But seeing as you're a hero who's been all over to since we have found ourselves.
It appears you have been to Fontaine then, given your proclivity to...
What I mean to say, although I stand before you right now as nothing more than an ordinary traveler, and there is definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell us, given his breadth of knowledge on both academic and worldly matters, there's no way he hasn't heard. Is he just feigning ignorance?
No. You're no common tourist. I simply
Does that mean Hu Tao? Oh.
You may not have heard, friends, but...
Miss Hu Tao.
Miss Farina is now one of...
Okay, you win. Guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
What's this about?
Don't tell me. You two were...
We just saw you guys standing on the side of the road and...
Oh, I see. Then that I do, my friend. What was Paimon's guess then?
Paimon thought Zhongli was showing the new...
By newbie.
If that's the case, then Paimon's guess was...
Oh, that's right.
Ha! You see? Since both of our guesses were right, there can't be a winner or a lose. Hey, don't be upset, Traveler. How about this? You buy Paimon a bowl, and Paimon will also buy you a bowl.
Since I was the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me? You know, I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in...
Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask about the most important question. Did, something happen recently, Farina?
Huh? What do you mean? Oh, well...
Really? Oh, no. Paimon is so sorry.
Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon.
Huh? But...
Really, Paimon, it's not like you don't know me. Do I look like I know anyone who would ask me to coordinate their funeral? Miss Hu Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my film. Not too long ago, I read a collection of horror stories from Liyue. The content was spectacular. In fact, I still feel the need to sleep with the light. Anyway, that's not the point. Now that Fontaine's biggest stop. Hey!
Oh, Paimon! So, did you...
Well, my original plan...
It was a fated meeting indeed.
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. But if you ask me, it's all thanks...
Oh? Who was it?
It's someone you know. What? How did you guess that on your first try?
Very impressive, my friend. You're guessing it...
Huh. Paimon never thought Neuvillette would...
I'm sure he didn't get lost. He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted to...
Yup, that's exact. This area is full of mountains and...
So, were you the one that pointed...
Of course. I'm also a guy, but... Speaking of you...
What about him?
He doesn't get out much, does he? No wonder. He was stiff as a board and way too polite. I would have...
All in all, he was only here for half a day. I'm pretty sure he's the only one who would consider that to be a vacation.
Oh? This gentleman you speak of must keep a demanding schedule.
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important...
Is that...
Wait, you didn't see him?
Unfortunate. At the time, it appeared as if Director Hu and Miss Farina were having quite the productive...
What a shame.
Is that so? To borrow Miss Farina's turn of phrase, perhaps it just...
Well, with the traveler around.
That's right. He's got more friends than he knows what to do.
Well, that's certain. Oh, that reminds me. Just tell him even clams. If he's really that much of a stickler for protocol, he can fill out a leave of absence request.
Seems like this gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important. So in my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with the It seems like your friend still has a lot of grunt.
If I remember correctly, you're...
Oh? Traveler, Miss...
Oh, it's Navia and Clorand. Hey, over here!
We saw you all chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in.
Please, excuse the interruption.
Oh, so no apologies necessary.
Straight to the point. I like it. It's getting late. If we want to catch a boat back before...
Indeed. Then, Miss Farina, when are you planning to head back?
I don't think that will be necessary. I mean, you're not...
I didn't mean it that way. It's normal for friends.
There are a lot of...
Exactly. 8 paths, but if you take a closer look, there may be some... My dear demoiselle, stop.
Of course.
By the way, did I hear you mention that Clorand? Then you must have also been a leader at some point.
Well, besides, being a leader is hard. I prefer how things are now. I can come and go as I please, and get to enjoy the sweet taste of freedom.
I see. Well, you've certainly...
Only the best. And I've learned a lot, too. Thank you so much, Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli.
It's fine. You've thanked us more than enough already. The next time you're in this neck
Dim sum. Is that
They are a part of it. It's basically a table full of as much tea, sweets, and good company as you...
Oh, so
Make sure to order the winter melon cake and the lotus...
Ooh, okay. I'll be looking forward to it then.
Wait, but didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home empty-handed?
Of course I am. I bought a kite, a pick. Clorand is the one who...
So, all your...
And some tea...
Clorand is...
Well, one of us...
Hey, I'm hard...
Me? Oh, well, I bought some tea. Other than that, they should all be things I can use.
If you bought that much stuff, where did it all go? Into one of Linny's magic packets?
Oh,
Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him.
Oh, so that's what happened. Wait, what? Why did he take them?
That's quite... Monsieur Neuvillette just saw the amount of bags we had and offered to take them back for us. I felt a bit bad at first, but, I really did have a lot of stuff.
He even offered to deliver... Neuvillette is a man of his word.
See, even Clorand was happy to take him up on his offer. If even his trusty subordinate agreed, then who was I to refuse?
Wow, he seems like a real gentleman. Maybe he's not as uptight as I thought. If only the funeral parlor had an employee as thoughtful, proactive, and responsible as him. Right, Zhongli?
Indeed.
Clorand said Neuvillette offered to deliver her gifts to Risley. So if we go to the entrance of the Fortress of Meripede, maybe we'll run into Neuvillette. But we don't know exactly when he'll show up.
Skyward! Yeah! Skyward!
Look! It's Neuvillette! We let...
Oh, it's you. It has been some time. Few people frequent this location. Since I was able to conclude,
You call this early? Do you always work this late, Neuv?
strictly speaking, that depends on the agenda for the day. I am hardly bereft of time, however.
Really?
First, I should clarify. Second, I see. Thank you for informing me. Yes, they have.
Just a simple gift to...
I was just passing through.
All right. Then I hereby confirm...
A verbal receipt of
Guess not. This quantity of tea, though.
much of that is my.
Oh? Why?
It was buy 10 boxes, get half off?
Ah, that explains it then. Well, go ahead and leave.
You have my thanks. Oh, there's something else.
This is a stone slate.
Well, that is an apt.
A legal codex, huh?
Before the advent of modern Rite.
Oh.
Since ancient time, as a tribute to that, during my travels, we joked with Clarence some time ago.
Ah, so that's what...
I did not expect you to remember.
It is a very... I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. A gift of this significance deserves...
Surely there's no need for such a grand gesture.
Just kidding. I don't have anything, but we do have a...
That sounds good.
So that's what you were doing in Chaoying.
Indeed. The aftertaste is much. If you want to experience the true flavor, then we are of the same.
If you say, after all,
You're quite right. However, after reading a few, seeing as I was free of responsibility, refreshing. My spontaneous outing seemed to inspire quite a few other spontaneous decisions as well. Take, for example, my foray into ceramics. At first, soil from the ground is granular and unforgiving, but add the right amount of water, and it becomes soft. In the past, I never thought about how quotidian that. This is also.
that's a ladle?
That was indeed one of my Really, to tell you the truth, around such an important hub, but I'm afraid this is all. That is precisely why it would do me such a great. You are most welcome. Happy Lantern Rite. Approved. That sounds like it could easily lead to a vicious cycle of self-indulgence. But I suppose my proclivity to refrain from But now I see that the human world.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!